scheduled and then it'll go live. Here we go. Hello, everyone. Hello, guys. Hello, Ron and Flowing.
I see Sharon and Silver Scribe. I don't see us as being live.
Yeah, we've got about 10 people here so far. It's really weird how YouTube kind of, thank you, Silver Scribe. It's really weird how YouTube kind of takes its time to get it up. So it's kind of odd.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. How is everyone today? Okay, so let me make I got to do some things really quick. So, guys, this is Jane. If you do not know Jane,
Hi.
and Jane is please tell them about yourself. I just threw you out while I do this.
That's fine by me. I am just like everybody here. I do angel card readings every morning. Just started my channel not too long ago. I was doing it on my own anyway, so I decided why not do it for everybody. It felt like something I wanted to give back. And then when I first saw you was when I was talking about my past life regression that I had done where I was before I incarnated and I was up in the cosmos.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
I think that the reincarnation and doing that past life regression is so you missed it. Is purple. You can't see it,
Pretty.
but
It is pretty.
yeah, it is purple. It's just I don't have a lot of light here, but yeah, I put it back to purple and just not as bright purple. I used to be so bright purple, Jane. It was unbelievable.
I do that too. I have underneath is all like gray.
Uh-huh.
So I can put purple on my hair and this down here will just be bright purple and then this will be a darker purple.
Yeah, this one, right? People are always like, "Oh, how did you get I don't know if you guys can see it, but they're like, here, let me see if I can do it this way. They're like, "How did you get the pink in your hair?" I'm like, that's gray. It's like, that's all my gray. I only have gray right here. It's so sad. It's like, I wish I had hi, strawberry rhubarb tarot. I'm trying to see if, I'm trying to see if Ron is here. Will you please type something, Ron, to make sure? Oh, there he is. Yeah.
He is.
Okay. So,
Could throw him a wrench.
yeah, I did throw him a wrench. So, yeah, when the light hits it, you can see it. I don't know. With this camera, for some reason, it doesn't show up very good. So, Jane and I were talking, and we were talking about how someone has COVID, and in the group that's here now. And so I wanted to teach you something. So there have been people around me with COVID, and that scares the bejesus out of me only because I cannot get any vaccines. Hello, Connie. So I'm allergic to the vaccines, which really sucks, But so what I have been doing is telling myself, and I literally, let me take these off. I literally stay in a state of love. So in the moment that I'm doing this, I just find my happy place, and I sit there and then I automatically think of that wonderful, all the people that have been with me, they know that I talk about that pink healing light shining down on you. And, going in, and I imagine it going in, filling my aura, and then how warm it would feel on my skin as it permeates through my skin and goes into my body and my muscles and my joints, my bones, my cells, just my atoms, everything. And I tell my cells, you are strong. You are, wonderful. You can fight anything off. You are strong. You are healthy. And I just imagine that. And that is what I've been doing. And so it's, that and a lot of vitamin C. So, but it's been kind of scary. Yeah. Without it. So, yep. Yes. Mind over matter. Exactly. Okay, so does anybody, I know people have questions, so please, if you haven't already done it, please go over to Jane the Seeker Tarot's her channel and go ahead and hit her and subscribe to her and help each other out. That's what I love about this, is that we have this awesome support system. Um, Gina's over there singing Purple Rain. Yeah, you went on Jay's channel?
I did. I just hopped on for a few minutes.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was fun. It was interesting. It was interesting because I was only there for a few minutes, but we pulled cards for a couple different people, and we pulled from completely different decks, but our cards they synced up.
I love it when it does that. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Debsy. Debsy wrote the channel on there.
Oh, thank you.
Awesome. And
I
then
appreciate that.
there you go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. So, and then of course everybody knows that on my channel, well, I want to try this new thing, Connie. Woot woot. I just pinned you. We didn't used to have that before. And I was telling Jane that on this platform, so even though you're seeing us through YouTube, we're actually, like putting out through StreamYard. And so that's why it takes a little bit longer. Um, but it's kind of cool because you're able to pin and do things. And everybody knows that, just for those of you that are new with me, that I do not do political at all. It's something that and my guides are such, I wish they weren't so hardcore about this, but even if someone starts talking political stuff and I just happen to catch it in the chat, they literally are like boom, and it's almost like they just cut ties immediately. And mainly because I just think that things are going to change, and so they just don't want to waste their time with that, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't do political readings. Only occasionally when I get together over Zoom with my sister-in-law. Every once in a while, one day I was just like, we've just been supporting each other. But one day I was like, I have a feeling something's coming up and we need to read on this. So
Yeah,
we did.
exactly.
Yeah, but then I'd like smudged my cards and I didn't use those cards for a while.
Yep. Okay, so thank you, Melissa. I just put her channel up there. So this is Jane the Seeker's channel. If you need it, go ahead and get that. And then
Thank
we
you.
have got some, yeah. Um, oh, I thought that was a question. Um, I wish I was, I really wish, because Sharon said she was all white by the age of 30. I really wish. My mom is 82, no, 83, 83, 84, somewhere around there. And she's just like me. She just has gray right here. And it's the craziest thing. I wish I could. I mean, I wish I went all white. That, I think it's beautiful, but unfortunately I got the salt and pepper. I
Well,
love what you did.
I got this. It's all under here. It's
Yeah.
like you see that? I
Yeah.
don't I have not been to a hairdresser, obviously, in quite a while, and I quit coloring my hair because I was losing hair.
Yeah.
I was like, "No more color for me."
Well, I was bleaching mine out, and when I moved here, I just got really tired and just decided I'm done doing it for a while. But then I missed it, and then I went back. So, but Gina, have fun on your work project. Thank you so much for stopping by. We really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, Gina, and thank you for, posting my Facebook or I'm sorry, not Facebook, my YouTube. Yeah.
YouTube. Okay, so the first question was Connie, and what were we supposed to learn from this pandemic? And was it predicted or cyclical? Hmm.
Well, it was 100 years since the last one.
Yeah. Um, Immediately, my guides throw out timelines. And so timelines to me is, just imagine if you just had these garden hoses that go bloop and they just get laid out like that. Um, for me, it's like, what timeline do you want to be on? And I know that sounds weird, but I'm going to the predicted, or, you know, um, there are plenty of reasons for this, and honestly, I firmly believe that this was an awakening. It made everyone stop. The whole entire world, it made every single person stop. Nobody could get away from it. You had to really stop, and it made you sit at home, and it made you look at things. It made you look at what you liked or what you didn't like about your life and about who was around you. And that was really intense. I mean, it was pretty real and pretty raw, and you had to face your stuff, and you had to face, let's think about it. I mean, how many people knew other people that got divorced or separated? How many people realized they freaking hated their jobs, and once they stopped doing the mouse race, chasing the cheese, then they're like, oh, I really like doing this hobby. So for my guides tell me that it was, in a way, some of it was kind of time. So yeah, what do you think?
I get that too. I get that, what I was told specifically was that, no matter how the pandemic happened, no matter what you believe, um, it was meant to happen during this time for all of us to go inside and take a look at our lives and to reimagine our world too.
Yeah,
um, a new way of doing things. We needed these new ways of doing things. We needed all these people to get on Zoom and not be driving. And, they showed the pictures of the first year when we were like super shut down and the air got clean and,
yeah,
all this stuff happened. So, I mean, some people say, like, Mother Nature was kind of, shaking some people off, maybe taking a little bit of a break from, but, like I said, no matter what it was, I think it was a hangman and a hermit moment. Like, we were stuck at home and we were stuck looking at our lives,
yeah,
or blessed with looking at our lives, not stuck.
yeah, yeah. I think that, it was funny because in the last, I just did a right before I jumped on here, I was on a personal reading for someone, and what the guides gave me was the whole world was on a tower card. Like, we were all on a tower card, and if you look at it in the things that had happened, I mean, look at all of it across the board. A lot of people got found out that there were these, I will say, child rings. Okay, if
Mhm, yeah,
anybody,
yeah, mhm.
because I don't want to say it out and then get banned.
Right, right,
But
right.
there were a lot of people started realizing that there was this whole other high constants. There was this whole other thing, this whole other life that people were living and people were doing to others, and we had no idea. You know, um, so
Absolutely.
that was one of it. Then at the same time, um, and I'm sorry I forget names, because they're giving me, Sonia's cousin, I think it was. I think it was Sonia's cousin. But anyways, and please, I apologize that I have forgotten the name. The gentleman that got killed and shot, and it was a racial kind of thing, and that uncovered so much. And it wasn't just for the United States. We were seeing how Australia, had treated the Aborigines, and we were seeing, I mean,
Yeah.
it was lifting up all of that. It was lifting up all of the nasty, I guess you could say, that we have been sweeping, because literally they always showed me underneath the rug, sweep it underneath the rug, sweep it underneath the rug, and then we just don't acknowledge it. And it's like this whole thing was like, oh, here it is. For as nasty as it is, here it is. So it really depends, Connie, on what your timeline is. What is your belief system? All my guides want to preach to this is all the lines that we separate each other about. And I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing me saying this, but the separation that we create and we create with each other, I mean, that is the thing that we got to work on, those little lines and erasing those little lines. I'm no different than you. I bleed the same way. I bleed, red just like you do. And I giggle because my guides are saying, well, maybe a little bit of green with some alien in there. but it really, yes, greeter, I really think that too. The animals, it's everything. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't see, I think one of the greatest gifts my mom gave me, one of the two greatest gifts my mom gave me, was she never had us looking at ourselves like we were anything but American. I had no idea what it meant that I was half Spanish. No idea. I didn't know what that meant. Hi, Herc. She just didn't raise us like that. Oh, by the way, Lisa, I didn't say hi to you. She didn't raise us to be that way. She raised us that you're an American, you're in America, this is who you are. And she didn't raise us with color or anything like that. And then the other thing she did was just when I was little and I would see things, she would be like, oh yeah, just tell them to go away. Or, she gave me the control and didn't make me scared of my spirit guides and who I was seeing and people that had passed away and stuff like that. By the way, feel free to have some questions. I have pinned, if you already asked it. Oh, let me say who I've pinned so far. I got Connie, Mackenzie, I've got MB. I think Mackenzie, I may have gotten you twice. I have strawberry rhubarb. So put some stars or faces or something to let me see that it's a question, because I don't have my glasses on, so I'm kind of like looking mean. But so anyways, yeah, my mom didn't do that. Yes, Phyllis, please ask a question, put some hearts or something like that, and then I will answer, or we will answer that question. Sorry, we will answer that question. But I think that was the greatest thing that my mom did, was she didn't raise us to, she raised us that way. We all bleed the same way. We all are the same color. It doesn't matter who you love or who, it just doesn't matter. We're all of, she raised us to believe we're all God's children. And so I have that stuck, so that's where it's like, thank you, Sharon Sight. That's where I get stuck with. So, but yeah, that's what I think. So.
That's a lucky thing, because that was not my experience growing up.
Yep.
And
well, and I think it really, my mom, you have to understand that my mom came from Panama. My mom is on the darker side. So she is not, I'm pretty white for how Hispanic. Oh, and caps too. Yeah. Okay. I can see it good, but it is better if you put some sort of jump out. My mom is from Panama, and when she came to the United States, it was in this, it was in the 60s and the 70s, and my hair was so kinky curly. My mom said she could not stand. Yeah, and I was military. You're right, Michelle. I was also military. She could not stand that people would walk up to me and they would see her being dark. And I got your question, Silver. And they would walk up to me and feel my hair. And my mom said she just couldn't understand the disrespect to just walk up to somebody's child and touch their hair. And they were like, oh, like it was just a shock that I had such, but I had really kinky curly hair. So, um, yeah,
I mean, I raised my kids that way,
yeah,
you know, to it wasn't that we didn't see color, we saw color, but it was no different than us.
yeah. I didn't.
And also we were around a lot of people with cerebral palsy in wheelchairs because I had a premature baby, and so I got really heavy duty into parents of prematures up in Seattle, and so we would go to the Christmas parties, and there would be the kids in the wheelchairs, or the
Yeah,
kids on ventilators, or the kids, that had leg braces, so they were
yeah,
exposed to all of that.
yeah. And that's my love. That's what I do for a life.
I know.
That's my love. All right. Okay. So, um, okay, I'm going to let you go first on this one just because my eyeballs are. I'm going to unpin this. So, Mackenzie, hello. I would love to know some details on what's going on with the younger guy I've been talking to. Is he still into me? And if he is trustworthy, or should I let him go? Hmm.
Hmm.
Hmm. I'm like, hmm.
I don't know. Let's see. First thing
I don't know.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask real quick if he's still into you. Just the pendulum real quick. Start there real quick.
We got Navy brats and Air Force brats. I was an Army brat.
Show me a no, please.
I was definitely greeter. There's your question. I got
Show me
greeter's
a yes,
question.
please. Okay, so I know what my yes and my no are. Okay, I had to calibrate my thing. Sorry. Um, is this younger guy still into Mackenzie?
Mackenzie, my guides are really funny.
I'm getting a yes. What are your guides saying?
My guides put a bib on him and sat him in a high chair. So it was like, oh, he pretty younger. Um, Uh, immediately what came to mind, and guys, please back me up. Or I shouldn't say back me up. Please, I want to hear from the men in the room. I like when I was reading that, what I heard was men know. Like men know if they're into you or not. And it's like they know. They might not tell you, but they know, and I heard someone say that a guy knows within 3 months whether you're marrying material. But yeah, that's what I saw a bib in a high chair, and I thought, wow, he's gonna go. So
Let me see. Is he trustworthy? Oops. Um, well, Ace of Pentacles. Yes, so yeah, that would be somebody younger. But is he a merchant or is he a wish come true? But here I got the sword of truth. So I think that whatever happens between you two, um, you need truthfulness. Definitely truth.
Connie, I got your question up there. um I just think I want. Did any of the guys answer? He's into you, but make sure he's into you and not just what you could do for him. I think the thing that really kind of hits me with that is what's really standing out is that It's like as soon as I hit the words, so words pop out on me. And so when I'm reading that, some details of what's going on with this younger guy, I literally watch this guy like go play here and go play here and go do this and go do that. And it's like you really, he's not the last fish in the ocean. Okay. So don't, I don't know why they're saying that. But he's not the last one in the ocean. And so, I just feel like this guy's is playing around and he's going around here and doing all this stuff. And it's like, and I'm not saying he's cheating on you or talking to somebody else, but I just think that you are in a much more mature than he is able to do. And is that something that's going to fill your cup? Like, who knows? Maybe that's your thing. You want to boss people around and tell them what to do. But it just feels like you would really be, having to work hard at that. Yeah. It just feels like you would be working hard. And my guides just wanted to ask you, is that going to be something for you to do? Is that something that you're really going to want to keep doing? Because I feel like I'm chasing a 15-year-old around, you know, it's exhausting. So, you know, hopefully
Yeah.
that helps you.
I
I
mean,
like,
just to even have to ask, is he trustworthy? I mean, that's something that you should feel inside. Like, I automatically get, is he trustworthy? Why are you even asking if he's trustworthy?
yeah,
That kind of gives you an indication of,
yeah.
I say have fun.
Yeah, I just think that I mean, have fun, but I just think that, I just see him doing everything else but right in front of me. And that's what kind of scares me. It's like, I'm the kind of person shit or get off the pot personally, you know, but okay. So MB is MB here. MB says, why does Jackie want to be friends now? She's always mean to me. She want to be around. Why does she want to be around me now?
Hmm. I don't know, because she wants what you have. I'm not trusting her. I'm
I
not
don't trust
trusting
her
her.
either. I don't trust her either. And also, what I would say, MB, is what really is, it's almost like I like the feeling. I'm trying to put this into my space. So Debbie always says that people come back into your life sometimes because they want to feel when it's crazy in their life, they want to come back to something that they knew that was stable, that they knew that it was good. Maybe that's what she's hoping to get back. Maybe to her, she doesn't think, or this, maybe to Jackie, she doesn't think she was being rude or anything mean to you. Maybe to her, she was being the best person that she knew how to be. That doesn't mean you have to take it or be there, but that's what I get. I don't trust her either. But as far as I can throw her.
That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
It truly is, unfortunately.
Hey, I got to say, I really like this little thing on. I'm not used to. I'm looking at. Usually, I only look at the thing, but I'm looking at the chat, and I really like the way that you can push it on, and you really can. Like everybody's been telling me, oh, they've got this new thing. You just push the button and it pins your chat, and I'm like, it does, and it's so awesome.
I'm gonna have to figure that one out.
Yeah. So MB, I got to tell you, there's a bunch of readers in the room because that's how we all do it. We all support each other. We all go into each other's rooms. We kind of read, and that's how, we kind of practice and look really quick. I mean, every person that I personally trust is like, nah, you got to walk away from that. Don't let her do that. So hopefully that helps, my friend. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, you're not well, you are crazy, Sharon, but not in that kind of way. Do you know what the do you wanna answer that or no?
Well, I mean, I don't know what that particular thing was. I think you're gonna be better at that, but I
So
will I will say that what I remembered from my time before
yes,
I incarnated,
yes.
that, we were everywhere and nowhere all at the same time, that we are everything and nothing all at the same time. Um, I just felt that, like, we're all connected, and it's like, I just felt like we are everything.
Mhm.
So and when I go to bed at night, sometimes I see through dimensions, and I see the grid,
Yes.
and then it just flashes of scenes of I don't know what. That's why I went and did the past life regression, and I everybody said, downloads.
Sorry, I muted my mic really quick. Yeah, the downloads, and you're absolutely right. Sharon, a lot of us that are stepping into our spirituality are doing this, and the reason why is because it's like they show me skipping over timelines. They show me like some of us are being able to do that. Um, Hello, I always can never say your name, Zingalisis. Um, but skipping over timelines, and you're absolutely right. Some days fly by, some days are really, really slow. It's amazing. Um, just understand that the veil is thinning for all of us, Um, the what I get is that, you know, and I want to say this really carefully. I want to preface it with if you think you are sick, I am not saying don't take medicine, but what I am saying is that in this time, some of the stuffy head, the migraines, all of those things um, are um, leveling up. And so we're going to feel those really weird things, the time shifting. I literally, there's times where now I look at Joe going, did I already tell you this? Because in my head, we had this whole conversation and I am having a deja vu. And he's like, no, I don't even know what you're talking about. So understand that that's going to happen. So, yeah.
Yeah, that happens to me. I'm always like, "What day is this?" I have to
Yeah.
look at the calendar or look at my phone because I can't even trust the calendar. Because how
Yeah.
many weeks went past?
Yep. Oh, okay. Let's see. So, guys, again, if you're new, if you popped in, this is Jane the Seeker Tarot. Please go on over to, if someone could please pin her website, her YouTube again. I meant to put it in the comments, but I don't ever do that. So it's not in the comments. So
Okay.
please look up Jane the Seeker Tarot, or if someone can pin it, that would be awesome. And check her out. Okay. And she just started hers. And like I said, we have this, if most of the people here have it, but I know that some of your people are in, and we have this group called the Way Showers, and it has a Z. I can never spell it correctly, so someone always spells it for me, but the Way Showers, and it's a Facebook group, and it's really a supportive environment where people can post if they have stuff, whatever it is. But yeah, feel free to do that.
I need to write that down because I remember you talking about this before. I think I wrote it down.
Hello.
Way
Yeah, I can never spell it right. I just know they've had me change the S to the Z. Hello, Joseph.
showers. Way showers. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll find it. I'm not really on Facebook, but I do have an account.
Yeah. It doesn't yeah, it was weird. Thank you, Connie. It was just weird the way it was.
Well,
And
thank
yeah.
you.
it looked odd. So they had me change it. And I was like, I never, yeah. So
Well, now you're hip because you got a Z.
you shouldn't be wrenchless. Oh, hold on a second. Okay, so I'm going to pin this, and Lisa, I will make you unwrenchless. Okay, there we go. Does my late mom think? I'll finish my latest. Does my late mom think? Does my late mom think? No. Oh, that no was not for you. I was looking at my phone.
No, I get she's kind of like I feel like she's kind of laughing like I don't know. Do you finish all of your projects? I get a little bit of a laughter with that. But let me I'm not like Karen where I can really catch things. I can't trust myself. Let's see.
I'm gonna put my mic off really quick for just a couple of seconds.
Okay. Well, this card just popped out. Okay. The card of balance, like, maybe you will, maybe you won't. And then
What is, if you don't mind me asking, what is the latest project? Silver. Lisa, you should have a wrench now. Okay. Did she comment?
I agree with Melissa too.
Oh, cleaning out the closets. Oh, you know that honestly, Silver, it really, really is very important for you to do it because it's very important for you to get rid of that old stagnant energy. So you can't move the good in unless you take the stuff out. And so it's just old and stagnant. And so you really have to, Melissa, don't tease me, Melissa. Did I give some? Oh, Melissa, you got one too. Okay. If y'all will stop talking about there, how's that? Okay, I threw the wrench at I threw it at Melissa instead of Lisa, but now you both have one. So at least I think you have one. But it really is important for you to get that stuff out of there. You know, get the old stuff. That's what they keep saying. Get the old energy and really look at it like it's a hard thing to go through closets and not go, I don't want to get rid of this because of the memory, you know. I literally, oh my gosh. Okay, hold on a second. Who did I give one to now?
She's just giving them away. I
am.
charge. I'm just joking. I don't.
I'm getting in, out. But so anyways, I had to literally, there's a table that I literally have had for a long time, and it's been in my family for a very long time. And now I'm sitting here going, I can't, I got to get rid of that because the energy is, it has to go. It has to go. So do it. It's very important. And I would say, and then she's over here jumping up and down. Like, that's the point. You got to do that. You got to do it. You got to get rid of it. So, okay. Yay. Hopefully that helps. I think you can do it. It's just a matter of looking at it in a different way and scheduling it and say, okay, 30 minutes a day. I'm just going to do this for 30 minutes a day. And there you go. Lisa, girl, apparently, do you have a wrench? Do you not have a wrench? Which is it? So I keep trying. I can only throw wrenches on my phone. So I'm trying to throw the wrench, but they keep moving. Okay. Yeah, she's got a wrench.
Oh, now, okay, now I understand why I see everybody with YouTube next to them, like because
Yeah.
they're on.
So you want to the blue ones, okay? So and so everybody understands. See on here on the screen, we have a little chat, but that's just black. But here you have blue, and blue means that if you give this person a wrench, if somebody comes in, which knock on wood, um, I've never had um, too many issues with this. But if somebody comes in and starts being a turd on your site, they can, these guys have the power to kick it off. And so they're kind of like your protectors. That's how I think of it. So, but okay, let's go ahead. And I like when I first started, I just pinned everybody that was coming in all the time. One time I accidentally pinned a person that was a troll. It's bad. So
5 years ago today. I'm going to go to my Ascended Masters. Debsy.
what is Debsy, what's your brother's name? Oh, there was a troll? I didn't even notice. Yeah, one time I accidentally gave a troll a wrench, and now I try to not do that when it's streaming. So while she's shuffling and I am trying to wait for the answer of what's your brother's name, we do have Deb Z. We've got Greeter up next, and then Connie and Tracy and Sandra, and then Phyllis.
Ronald. His name is Ronald.
Who?
Debsy's brother.
Oh, Ronald. You know, I have to give Joseph a wrench because he's my partner. So
Oh, well,
I have to give Joseph a wrench.
I got chills with this. So
I did, Tracy.
Lord Shiva, which is transcendence, which is, really what your brother did. Rise up, honor your inner force, steps are being given, dance with the universe. And then I also got expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. So I think that's what in my way I work is that's what he wants you to know that he's up there working miracles for you.
So Debsy, is there something with dancing and him? I just want to make sure I got the right Ronald because about 2 people stepped up. Is there did Ron like to dance? Was there something with dancing? It's really weird. This person is like going back and forth here, just moving back and forth.
You're welcome, Deb.
So yes, I really did give a troll a wrench. It was a long time ago, and I just started giving out wrenches, and I didn't know And not you, Ron, her brother, Ron. Hi, Ms. May. But so, no, he wasn't a dancer. He had back surgery and difficulty moving. How about when he was younger, though? Oh, Ron's must love to dance. When he was younger, was there something with dancing? So before back surgery. Yeah. So, anyways, I was just the it was scrolling, and I didn't think to. Yeah, Melissa remembers, and I didn't think to stop the chat and press it. So I accidentally gave it to the wrong person. Then I had to take it away. Then I had to put it back up. It was crazy. So, um, I don't know. I just see this person dancing, and it was almost like when I literally like this person will grab. I'm looking for her, Debsy. When he was younger, I don't know if you said it yet, but I almost see this person dancing, and he's not older. He's way younger. Younger, I think so. I remember him being a brat because I literally see him like dancing with somebody here. And it's like, it's funny. He's like, I was not brat, So this was your younger brother. And, just that I would agree 100% um, with what she said. I mean, I really do see him on the other side. Maybe he did with his wife, but not sure. I literally see him dancing with somebody. Um, but he does. He's got your back more on that side than he ever could on this side. Yes, younger only sibling. And he is like, he's kind of a jokester actually, because he's like, well, what was I supposed to do? I mean, I am the younger, and really adamant about, hey, I mean, he really did when he was young. He shows me taking advantage of the fact that he was, you know, a little turkey, but he was like, that's what I'm supposed to do. That was my job. But there's a lot of just happiness and know that he's in a much better place. And I think that's what the dancing is about, because I don't have to hurt like this anymore. I feel good. I feel wonderful. Um, it feels awesome. So he feels good. He can do so much more. And it's like, don't cry, don't. He's there for you. So, and he's got lots of jokes. So don't cry. And that's what he says. Don't cry. I got lots of jokes still. So, but yeah. So yay.
That's beautiful.
Yay, yay, yay. See, when I do that, then I miss all the comments. Did,
Oh,
did I get another one? Is there another troll? Is that why you said good aim, Lisa? Yeah. His body really did. And I think that's what it was, is showing me that I can move, I can do the things that I like to do. Um, because he just keeps scooping up this lady here, and literally keeps scooping her up and dancing with her, but he feels so much better. So much better. Yeah. Yay. Okay, let's see. Reader. Oh, yeah. Ugh. Um, yeah. My stomach just kind of did a flip as soon as I read that. You know, she got the booster, and afterwards, not so good reaction. I think she's going to be fine, Greeter. I really do. Her body's just got to work through it, but I think she'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think?
I think so too. I mean, I didn't have a reaction to the COVID, to any of that, those shots, but I had um Shingles. I got the
Oh,
shingles vaccine, and that was the worst thing ever. I mean, seriously, I didn't want to go back.
yeah,
I had a fever of 102 for 3 days,
yeah,
and then off and off. So, I mean, but I'm fine now. And I
yeah.
went back and got my second shot finally,
Ugh.
but
Yeah, shots just scare me. They really do. I mean, if you've had as many scary, instances like I have, it just freaks me out. So when you say shots, it's like I'm fine when you talk about it, but it's like it scares me to death. So, but yeah, greeter. The minute I read that sentence, my stomach flipped, and then it did end up being okay. But I think once she works through it, I wouldn't doubt if she's heavily nauseated though. So yeah, she's not fine. Are you gonna do that? The pendulum?
I was just gonna ask it real quick, but I'm sure she's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Scooter's gonna be fine. Yeah. Yeah, I got a big yes.
Yeah. Awesome.
It was a backwards yes, which sometimes means, but it was a big one, but it was backwards. So that would indicate a few days.
Cool. Yeah, I would agree. It's going to take a little while because I mean, I just keep getting nauseated every time I step into her energy. Connie, I've been manifesting, but do you see any excellent employment in the next month or so? Employment.
Oh, it's the problem of the week, the day, the month, the year.
Connie, aren't you in a school? I thought you were in a school. Okay.
So is that too loud? My shuffling on here.
It is pretty loud.
I'll shuffle down on my legs. Sorry.
It's weird how it picks up. I think, and like people don't think about it, but like I used to do it, Debbie and I would just both do it where we'd be like,
Yeah,
you can even hear that.
you can hear that a little bit.
I'm just not a loud shuffler.
Well, I have my MacBook on the same. I'm in a secretary, so
Hmm.
it's so I was shuffling right where the mic is. So
Yeah.
it was no wonder it was loud.
Oh, this was for Lisa. Oh, Lisa can't ask her own question.
Oh,
Oh,
it's released.
it's for
Okay.
Lisa. I was wondering why, because I'm like, Connie, you look employed. You seem fine. Oh, Lisa. Let's
Okay.
see.
Well, that may okay.
Lisa, Lisa, Lisa.
Okay. Lisa.
When are you moving? I'm like, when are you moving, Lisa? Thank you, Connie. Although that was really confusing because I was like, your job's fine. What are you talking about? Let's see.
Oh yeah. Your manifest. I just did a 10 card Celtic cross,
A
and
decade.
yeah. But the outcome is the sun. Wait, there it is. Here comes the sun. So pure joy.
Okay, so Lisa, because I love you so much, I really did have to use the cards so I wouldn't let and so I put them out here. And I don't know if you know these, but it's the mountains, which means it might take a little bit, but you get up there. And so it's the anchor. So keep being anchored down about what you need, about what you want to get. Keep being anchored down about it. It is going to be okay. Spirit's going to give you a gift. It might take a little time, okay? Because that's time. This is not, this isn't tower. It's going to take a little time. And then I thought it was funny because I also got the sun. It's
Mm.
going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Don't worry about it. So,
Yeah,
I
I
think
mean,
it's
my other cards, I have the ten of rods and the hermit. So I mean, there's like, there's work there. You're manifesting. So, but the outcome, I mean, I could read the whole thing, but here you are. This was in the sixth position. This was in the near future, but this is you manifesting
Mhm.
your the joy.
And I really see it like, a little bit ago I jumped up on Debbie's channel, which I really see it the same thing. It's like, you have this pause the same reason that I'm getting my pause. You have this pause to work on your spiritual things that you need to do, you know? And it is giving you that, so you have this other thing, and it feels like I have this other thing that I can take with me no matter where I go, and so that's why you're on hold, you're on pause, is so that you can do that, but remember to manifest. Everything's going to be okay. Money comes to me freely and easily. um, and for those of you that are stepping into your path and stepping into your readings, don't give it away for free. I mean, if you don't feel comfortable charging, then say by donation, say something until you feel comfortable and confident enough, but don't give away your readings for free. This is an energy exchange. You have to remember that. I give you all this energy, you give me whatever back. But when you do personal readings or however you choose to do it, it's very important that you realize that, because some people do. They just want to suck your juju and just, well, that sounded really bad, didn't it?
I'm like, well, yes, she's right. They they just suck. They
They
drain you.
drain you. They drain you. And so you have to remember that it's okay. I mean, the reason why I do this is so, there's times where I too need help. I can't read for myself. And so I don't mind doing it for you guys once in a while. It's cool. I don't want to do this every day because this is my business. I have to feed myself. This is my business. I know, Wayne, that cracked you up, of course. Where's your wife? I haven't seen her. But yeah, but don't allow people to just, to give and to give. You got to have a give and take. You got to do something. So, those of you that are stepping into you and stepping into your whatever it is that you were put on this earth to spiritually do, don't feel bad, because my mom told me when I was a kid, I mean, she really did say, hey, when you get older, don't you're not supposed to charge for readings because you'll get it all taken away. Well, that's just that's not going to happen. They're literally cracking up over here. Oh, good. There, tell her I said hi. Tell her to smack you in your head, Wayne. But so anyways, it really is. Those of you that are stepping onto your path, every single one of you guys is doing something spiritually. It might not be card reading, it might be healing, it might be something else, and you have to, get that energy exchange somehow, some way. And if people can't afford to pay you, figure something out. What do you have? You can draw. There you go. Hi, Suzanne. You can draw. Why don't you draw me a picture? You can do this. I mean, anything that creates an energy exchange until you feel comfortable, because that's what it's all about. We need to exchange energy. We need to feed each other. And it doesn't have to be this way. It could be, like I said, thank you for smacking Wayne. Appreciate it. Um, I knew he would get a kick out. As soon as I said it, I literally heard Wayne laughing, and I was like, oh God, that is not how I meant it. But yeah, make sure you're doing that. But Lisa, I just really feel that now's your time to shine, my friend. Get into your get into your thing, and do, everybody, anybody that stepped into that. And we go back to Connie's question at the very beginning. This is why we had one of the reasons why we had the pandemic, so we could step into it, so we could become those bright lights that we all need to be for everybody. See, I'd say Suzanne did laugh. Hello, Vivian. So yeah, I'm excited for you, Lisa. And I'm sorry I skipped you and I didn't wrench you and all that other good stuff. I'm telling you, this is why
Hi, Vivian.
this is why I need Joe to like run this, because I suck at it.
Joe.
He's sitting right here.
He needs an assistant.
Yeah, he did bring me out this though.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's funny.
He's a hoot. He brought me out a wrench. Okay, let's see. So we're hiding that one and this one. Okay,
Ooh.
Tracy. Whew.
That's heavy. Any direction with my purpose from my guides. My guides told me to go over here because, and Karen, you could do whatever, but this. I just want to show what I'm using. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love
Work
that.
your light. Let me start all over again. Anyways, work your light, and it says you are the oracle. So Tracy Ralph, I'm going to shuffle on my leg.
Hello, Georgie Moon and Prince Charming's mom. I miss seeing you guys' face there. And Ms. May. Ms. May always asks me if I took my allergy pills. I did. Just now.
Direction. Tracy Ralph. Tracy Ralph.
I'm looking at the comments.
I can't look. I'm working on Tracy Ralph here.
No, you just go ahead.
Just going to pull 3. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Sorry. I get so excited. Ooh, okay. I forgot I got so excited pulling the cards. I forgot what the question was.
It was what direction, any purpose for my guides.
Okay, so I got Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So we were all meant to be here. We all signed up to come here to be on the earth at this time. And we're all in different dimensions too, but I don't know what I could be wrong, but this is what I hear. So we kind of signed up for this. And then I got Medican, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So that's what I'm saying, that we are light workers that came here, that are in these earthly bodies. And so you're doing your purpose. But what they want to know is, what are you holding on to?
Mm-hmm.
Like we had talked about before. What are you holding on to? Sorry, I didn't mean to point my bony
No,
finger.
point.
But what are you holding on to? So that is there, it's like, you're doing this stuff. You're like, yeah, I'm doing this, and then slam, hit a wall, because there's something that you're clinging on to. It's like I had this big, big beast of a dog, and he used to always carry around the blanket in his mouth. But he would get a toy and put that in his mouth, and this, that, and the other thing. And one time he's trying to pick up his blanket, but he had his front paws on the blanket, and he's trying to pick up the blanket with his mouth as he's holding the blanket down. So therefore I say, you cannot pick up what you're supposed to be picking up if you're allowing something to hold you.
Yep.
You're clinging onto something. Otherwise, you are right there, and you're here with us. And I am so glad you're here with us, Tracy Ralph. All right, that's enough for me.
Yep. One of the first things I heard or saw, Tracy, was that um, it's really important for you to take a step. It doesn't matter which way, because to be honest with you, there is no wrong way. It's like anything that you learn right now will get you closer to yourself. If you're just standing there and you're not moving, or you're not healing, or you're not doing anything, then you're not, oh, Wayne, Wayne and Lisa, I know they're gonna get me when I say this. You're not vibrating at a a higher level, and right now you need to be a bright light. So any direction, if you chose, not the cards are for everybody. I mean, you know, um, and by the way, it's Deb Z. Sorry, Deb Z always asks me about the allergy pills. But the vibrating and at a really kind of what you said, get rid of everything that isn't suiting you, isn't taking care of you, isn't filling yourself with love, so that you can step forward in any step in any direction. And Tracy, we were talking about that earlier, and it is so important. We have been programmed to believe that our bodies are not healthy, and we need all of this stuff to kind of make it right. And you need to be telling yourself, my body, and at the very beginning of this, my body is healthy, my body is, it's fixing, it's getting stronger. um, that's what's really important right now. But you don't have to go out there. Your bright light can be you just working on your stuff. It doesn't have to be, that's where people are mistaken. It doesn't have to be standing on a soapbox talking. It doesn't have to be opening a YouTube or going out there and opening a healing center. No, it could be you just working through you. Wayne is so confused right now. Wayne, it was just that I was trying to find my words so that you and Lisa didn't twist it around and make it all, you know, like you guys were playing Twister the other day. So y'all have a habit of saying things, and then it was like I look down and I start laughing so hard. Um, but yeah, so whatever step you take forward is not going to be a wrong step, because you can just put more tools in your toolbox, more tools in your toolbox, they say. you know so yeah.
Absolutely, I totally agree. I think you're on your path. You just got to keep doing it, just one foot in front of the other.
Yep.
Absolutely.
See, Deb Z is over there helping Wayne. Oh, you kids. Okay, let's see who is next. Chandra from Connecticut. Oh, you're right below us. I'm from Massachusetts. Are you still here, Sandra? Oh, cool. Tracy, you should post your channel. Watch you have like 6 million followers. That would be funny.
Who has a channel? Tracy?
Yeah, I do have a channel and I keep moving. And I do
Oh,
keep
wow.
moving. So yeah, just that's all I
Very
keep
cool.
seeing is just keep doing you. I mean, just keep doing it. Because it's gonna be fine. See what I'm saying? Now they're doing the olive oil. And we're just above you in Vermont. Oh, very cool. 50, it just started. Well, one day, Tracy, I am all for helping people out. And so one day when you feel comfortable, just tell me and you can be on here. And, um, I'm not the type of person that believes, oh, I don't want to help somebody out. No, I want to help somebody because maybe someone doesn't resonate with me, but they resonate with you. And it's all about getting the message out right now. My spirit guides always show me, me or someone else at a top of the ladder reaching down the rung to kind of help the other person up. And so that's what it's about for me, is just helping someone to step into their thing, whatever it may be. So it's going to be awesome.
And she's telling the truth because she had me on her. This is my first visit here.
Yeah,
And I just started, so she is all of that.
it's fun. Well, and it's different. It's different when you're doing it by yourself than when you have someone to go back and forth and talk to. You know, when you're by yourself, I don't know how. I applaud Lisa because I can't do it. Lisa can have that whole room going, you know.
That's probably why I go on so early in the morning and I do it really fast. And I
You're
have
like, you do it really fast.
yeah, and I'll be like, I get in and out of there and I mean, don't get me wrong, I want to answer people's questions and I do the pendulum, but um, I just like 6 people. I'm good. I'm like,
Yeah,
"Well, good." I can't imagine. Anyway, I'm coming. What I'm trying to get with a message here
yeah.
for a spirit message. What
So,
are you?
Sandra, I don't know what this is, and so um, you're really going to have to do some searching on this because they're telling me almost like Um, I have this way of when they tell me things and it's kind of choppy, that means that, you will know what I'm talking about. So, it seems like you went through this period of a lot of change. Um, it's like they have me reaching for something and I thought I was going to grab it. And if you're here, please say something so we know you're still here. But it's like they have me reaching for this thing. Like here it was and I was going for it. And then all of a sudden it slides out from underneath my hands. And it's kind of like I now all of a sudden I'm putting puzzles together. And so whatever that means to you, just keep doing it. Just keep doing whatever. Like it almost feels like I got tripped up. I got stopped. I didn't think I was supposed to, I thought I had it all together and now I'm having to piece the puzzle again. I'm having to put it all together again, but it's going to be okay. And just keep doing you, um, do just do what you got to do and the healing is going to come, and don't let yourself be stressed out by it not coming fast enough or it not working out. The puzzle will come together. You just don't have all the pieces yet. So whatever that means to you.
Yeah, and then I just pulled just a couple cards, and I think it goes really well with what you said. I got Lord Ganesh, if infinite abundance, obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. So that's Lord Ganesh. And then also I got that you're a star seed and what lights you up. So they want you to discover what lights you up. This, remember, you live in abundance. We all have abundance. Um, I have an abundance of top ramen because my kids live here and they're they're saving up ramen for the zombie
Apocalypse.
apocalypse.
Oh my gosh. That reminds me. Lisa. Oh my gosh. I had this crazy dream. I have to tell you about it. When are you going to do that dream thing next time? Because it was nuts. Absolutely nuts.
Did it have zombies in it? Because I've had the zombies. I've had that song "Zombie" in my head for 3 days, and
Ugh,
I'm like, "Why is this song in my head?" You know the song by the Cranberries,
no.
"Zombie"?
I'm like, no.
It's like, just I'm not gonna sing it. I sing on my own channel, but I won't sing on your
You
channel.
can sing, I hear. By all means, please sing away.
Oh, no, no, but just go on YouTube, but it's like it go once you hear it, you'll go, "Oh, I know that," 'cause it goes, yeah, I don't wanna sing, I can't sing, but it goes, "Zombie, zombie, what's in your head?" It's really good. It's beautiful because it's the Cranberries, so she has a beautiful voice. I was actually talking to my son about her I was like, she really sounds like Sinead O'Connor,
Hmm.
the girl from, the Cranberries, but it is not Sinead O'Connor." And my son was like, "Who's Sinead O'Connor?" And I'm like, "What?" I mean, he's a
Oh,
musician and my kids know a lot of people, but I was like, "Okay, sit down and we'll have a little lesson."
that's
But
funny.
anyway,
Ooh, Sinead O'Connor. Mm.
yeah, but
All
but
right.
I've had
Well,
that zombie song for 3 days. So when did you have your dream? Last night?
huh?
When did you have your dream?
Last night,
Just
it
last
was
night.
all about zombies, and it was crazy. Okay, I'll toss it in there on Friday. Whew, it was weird. Yeah. Okay, I'm pinning as we go along. Okay, well, hopefully that helps you, Sandra. Phyllis. I had a falling out with my friend. Can you tell me if we'll reconnect and how that may happen? Hmm. Hmm.
Have you reached out, Phyllis? I mean, that's what I'm hearing. It's like, have you reached out? And I don't mean just like text message or on Facebook. I mean, like, sometimes it just takes one person to go, "Hey, you know, I miss you."
Yeah, she has. She says yes.
Oh, well, then you just have to, you just have to accept their boundaries. Um,
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking that, what immediately came to me is when, we're all just kind of going through stuff, and people are literally walking away from each other, Phyllis. And when I asked, is this person going to come back for you? I got the teeter totter. So it's a it could be, but it really is. I, if this person's not willing to come back, I mean, it's really weird. I just heard someone's voice saying, sometimes your contracts are done with a person, and whatever that contract was, sometimes the contracts are done, and I'm getting cut off, and so even though you may want this person back, um, for whatever reason, I keep hearing, don't ever any let me get it right. Don't put anybody first that considers you an option. So, I don't know why. I just get the feeling that, your contract is done, whatever you 2 needed to show each other, and, you know, it's really I just see teeter-totters when I ask if they're coming back. So, that's what I saw.
I got a no from the pendulum, but that's just the energy for today.
Mhm.
But but I do, I feel like people come into your life for a reason, a season. There's a song about that one too. You know, I think it's even like some sort of Bible quote, you know, to every season, you know, turn, turn,
Yeah.
turn, you know that song? So,
Yeah.
um, I think it was one of those people that came in that you either taught them something or you taught them something, wait, or the other way around, however it worked, whatever you 2 got, you you're finished with that work.
Yeah. And so just be thankful, and really you could look at, to really dive deep, just because we're in that state now. We're being asked to, um, really kind of look at yourself and look at the relationships and look at all the things that you've been through. And so you could look at the relationship and say, what did they bring to the table? What did I like? What didn't I like? And this is somebody asked me a question and I pinned it. And this is for you too, by the way. Um, it's all about really looking at what do you want, and really for you, Phyllis, it's like look at what was brought to the table, what were the good things, what were the bad things, so that you don't make the same mistakes again, you know in whatever that looks like, or you look for this kind of quality again in a friend or a partner or whatever it is that this person was to you. So, but there's a lot of people right now that are saying goodbye to friends and relationships and all of those things, and sometimes you don't have to do anything, you know. It could be you've just out like I said, outgrown them, and I just see cutting of the contracts. So,
And I've been working with a lot of people recently that
that's
have
right.
said the same thing, you know, they're like a friendship has been lost and
Yep.
it just is.
Yep. Yep, that's all you can do. Yeah, it's a friend. Just ask spirit to bring other people into your life to fill that void. Because when you lose a friend, it hurts, So, all right.
Just go in grace. Go in grace. Grace, send them love, and bring
Yep.
the people in that fill you up.
Yep. Yep. I'm sitting here playing with the buttons here.
I can't wait to be in charge.
Ugh. It's kind of well, and I have this other, for instance, I'll show you this. So, and pardon me, guys, just give me a second. What you can't see is on the right side. There's this whole banner, comments, brand, private chat. It has a whole section. So if you were to even put, like, I'm going to put, if anybody wants to, so I can do that and put that up so that anybody wants to send me any cash, that can be done. And
Oh,
I totally forgot about getting your stuff. So if email me with your stuff or put it on the comments, then you can put it up there. So, but it makes it really nice because that's what you can do.
yeah, I'm gonna have to get some of those things. I have a Venmo and a Zelle.
I like Venmo, Cash App. Okay, Vivian, what spirit wants me to know? If you have a time, please. Ooh, okay. I was going to be funny and go 1624. No, just kidding. Here's the winning lottos. No, I wish. I wish. Wish. Hmm. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Exactly, Georgie Moon. Georgie Moon has had a lot of loss this year, a lot. Her family has really gone through the ringer this year. So you just kind of learn.
It's been a
But
tough couple years, man.
yes, it has. Okay, so Spirit want me to know.
And go ahead. I think she's just really asking you, and that's fine by me. I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
It's
Uh,
cool.
so I'm really curious to see what this new thing that you have got going into your life, Vivian, is. You know, it feels like a breath of fresh air. I mean, literally, they open a window and you know, it's like it changes the whole thing. So whatever it is that you got going on, um, wow, there was a troll. Darn, I always miss it. Um, whatever you got going on, um, you know, it keep doing it. Keep doing whatever it is because this certainly changes the energy. Do you know what it is, Vivian? Do you know what that is that you're doing? You know, because it feels like you've been changing things up. You've been doing something, and it really creates this whole new energy around you. Oh, apparently I have bots. I have ideas of things I want to do for the new year. Okay, so then start putting it out there. Start, remember, you need to start manifesting. And I always write things down, working on gratitude. Yes. You know, I'm a very visual person, so I have to write it down. I have to sit with it for a little bit, and literally, I always say I put it right next to the TV, and I put it next to the TV, anything I mean, if you have to do it like that, put what you're grateful for, but I would manifest what it looks like for the coming year, and if you don't have to manifest the steps how to get there, just manifest what you want it to look like and sit with that and look at it and go, damn, I am going to feel so good when I've got that new job or when this pans out or when it does this. Because all too often we are so programmed to get stuck in, oh shit, things are bad and this is how it is. No, spend some moments thinking about what you want. And they actually, it's really weird. So, Suzanne and Rich popped into my head, or no, can't see. Suzanne and yeah, and it's Rich, right? My brain is like going to two people here. But there, whatever you guys got going on, it's like those people who are starting new business ventures, those people who are starting new things. Wayne, that's who it is. Um, it really is. It really is really important because you guys have got to manifest this so that you start getting the things that you want to get. And if you are manifesting with your partner, you will get things way faster. And that's what they're saying. So, um, you know, just manifest those things. Really look at it because I see it's going to be really awesome for you. So, did you pull cards for her or no?
I pulled one just to see if it said what, like if it matched up with you,
Coincided?
and it really does. But what I got, although it says it in a different way, but I got Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So,
Yeah. And it's true. You got to trust in it. You know, everything that you're doing that you've said, Vivian, working on positivity, positive thinking, man, that's some don't that's huge and that's hard. That is hard. And she loves Archangel Michael.
oh, cool. Well, you know what? You know how that saying goes, "Oh, I'll believe it when I see it."
Yeah.
Well, what you're supposed to say is, "I see it." Crap. forget what I was gonna.
Don't you hate when it just
I'll
flies out of your
I'll
head?
see it when I believe it. No,
Yeah,
I'll believe it when I see
I
it.
believe it when I
I
see it.
I'll see it when I believe it. So you just have to believe it. That's manifesting. So you just see yourself like Karen said, you just see yourself at the end of the marathon, wherever that is, and the steps will come.
Yeah. Lori, it's, really, I mean, I see your point. But some people really, I mean, if you've had a lot of trauma in your past and you've had a lot of negative around you, it's hard to work on being grateful for things, especially when you don't have much. And that's where I say focus on the smallest things, start there, you know? So, yeah, I'm excited for you. It feels really good. Okay. GGB, are you still here? And then Prince Charming, you're next. GGB, how about you? Are you here? And then I think after Prince Charming's mom, I haven't eaten and I'm kind of hungry.
Yeah, it's getting past my bedtime too.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin.
Don't do
Yeah,
that right now.
100%, Deb Z. It's hard when you're surrounded by negative people.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. When you don't have much to be grateful for, I mean, I literally, I mean, my thing is I do it from the smallest things. Like, thank you so much for letting me get up this morning, even though it took me 5 minutes to get out of bed because my back was hurting. I mean, I literally, that's how I do it in the smallest of things. There is something in your life, one thing that you're grateful for. I mean, there has to be. Thank you for letting me sit in the sun today. Thank you for, and it's not just, I had a client that was like, "Yeah, I'm thankful for my coffee." Okay, yeah, but let's go dig a little deeper than that. Let's go a little bit deeper. Um, but it's the feeling behind it. It's not just saying it. It really truly is the feeling. You
And
know.
the intention, the feeling, you can't it's I mean, sure, you could practice saying one thing over and over and over again without the feeling like if you had something, and then you would, at the end of that, feel grateful for that. But it's just so much easier to do it the other way around.
Yeah. But also, the other thing is you can go over there and you can be really, um, I do things like I go to the grocery store and I will purposely look for a name tag to call that person by their name to say, "Hey, thank you so much, Fred. I really appreciate you today." Because I remember being in that position and people just pass by you like you just weren't nothing. So even that is making someone else feel decent is just a way to raise your vibration as well. So anything that could
Absolutely.
do that. So was GGB? Did I see her? No. Oh, there she is. Yeah, she's here. GGB. Okay, so any messages for you? Oh, I love that necklace.
Oh, this my credit. Sorry. Here, let me just give you my full body shot. So sorry. But I was like, that candle's been burning for a long time. It doesn't have a
Yeah.
lot left.
Oh, I was looking for this new deck of cards I had, but I don't know where they're at.
Oh, yeah, I'm kind of like, I don't know what cards to use.
Yeah, Georgie Moon. I know it's hard. It is so hard. It's so hard when you have people around you that don't think like you and that don't understand, and they really look at you like you got two heads. I mean, I cannot. I know that you guys are very supportive, but I could not imagine telling my mother, "Hey, mom, I got picked up by an alien ship, and this is what they." I mean, my mom's pretty open. Don't get me wrong, but I think she would have that would be a real stretch for her, and she's got Alzheimer's, so she'd probably forget anyways. So, um, But yeah, it's like it's really hard to be that lone person in your life that people look at you like you're nuts. That's what's been the greatest thing, I think, in the way that we support each other and in way showers, that we're able to talk about things and we're able to discuss things, even if it is, you know, yeah, I'm looking at the negativity. Even if we do have throw in the jokes once in a while with the, what do you call it, with the twister in the olive oil, Lisa, you know? Yeah, I know your mom would be cool like that. My mom too. Um, yeah, I mean, ooh, I tell you what.
Well, I I don't know why, but when I was pulling,
Oh my gosh, Georgie Moon cracked me up. Oh my God, Karen, if I mention aliens, they already tossed me out of the family.
my mom, I told you, but did I tell you about my mom? She was like, "I'm just so sad I'm gonna die before the aliens land." And I'm like, "Mom, if you die, you're gonna you're gonna know before me.
Yeah,
You're gonna know everything when you
yeah,
die." She's
yeah.
87. She does not vibrate on a high level. She's farm girl,
Oh,
but
that's so cute. Okay.
she's my mother, so you know. Um, I just pulled an angel card for you, and for some reason I got a lot of anxiety. So I don't know if you're having any of that going on, but I pulled this angel's name is Crystal. Have faith and hope because there's something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. And this is from a really old deck.
Hmm.
So I just pulled that, and I just, like I said, I felt some kind of anxiety.
Well, I don't know why, Gigi, but I decided the chat is just cracking me up. So, Gigi, I decided to pull some cards out of a deck, and it just happened to be the relationship deck. It doesn't mean, that could be your family, that could be friends, it's just any relationship. And so the first thing I got was just breathe. Okay. So you just got to breathe. Don't do anything without dedicated effort. If you don't want to do it, it's best that you just don't do it instead of doing stuff that you don't want to do. And your crown chakra, it's really important right now that you pay attention to your crown chakra. Do a lot of healing. Just pay attention to that, because what you're feeling and hearing is going on. You're not, it's funny because there's a couple of times tonight that I've heard, I'm feeling this, am I going crazy? No, you're not. You're not feeling crazy, it's just what it is. Okay. So, all righty. Yay, hopefully that resonates with you. So,
Yeah, I hope so.
and last but not least, prince charming Prince Charming's mom.
Is there a relationship in my future? Do you leave your house?
Well, it's funny that you should say that, because really quick I heard you can't win the lottery if you're not buying the ticket, you know.
See, and I got the same thing. You're not going to meet somebody sitting on your couch. And for some reason, they're coming in with an accent. Sorry. But that's what they said to me. They said, "You're not going to meet anybody sitting on the couch." Anyway, I'm not saying that you sit on the couch. That's all I heard.
Ugh.
But I'm going to ask the pendulum because that's sort of like a yes or no. So
Oh,
for Prince Charming's mom, is there a relationship in her future? Prince Charming's mom.
she said not often. Okay, well, if you're not leaving, and I get you, because what they keep showing me is the haircut. Like the time you went out and got a haircut, it was like, woo, got a haircut. But you got to get out there. Well, you got to figure out some sort of way to connect with people, um, some sort of way to connect. What did you what did the pendulum say?
It said yes. The energy was a little bit it just started out a little slow,
Yeah.
but, well, is there a relationship in, Prince Charming's mom's, future?
Yeah, it's because of COVID.
Yeah, it's there. It's
And,
there.
I would say that sometimes with us, we're waiting for relationships and we're really, really wanting it. But the reality is maybe that person that is meant for us isn't done hashing out their crap, you know? And if you get them too soon, you're not really gonna like it. But really, Prince Charming's mom, you got to figure out. I get that you don't want to, do it because of COVID, but they're showing me that you can put yourself, um, you can put yourself out there on the internet and just be very blunt and very look. Who's got time for pole dancing? No, not that. Who's put if you decide to go that route of going online, then put something that says, I'm not going to sit here and I'm not going to sit here and play games. If you're looking for just a piece, then you need to move on, because I'm not the one. But yeah, because I feel like it's a yes. So manifest it. So
And 10 of Pentacles, so that's that's a lot of pentacles. So that's a yes too. That's a yes card.
on a pole, on a hazmat suit, you guys.
I'm
Crack
it,
me
well,
up.
I'm gonna have to read the comments in the
Comments.
in
Oh
the
my gosh.
in the replay.
They're so funny.
And
They crack me up.
I've been like,
What did Debsy say? Saw something really quick, but
I
I
see.
feel like we should be in some science fiction movie hiding from the cootie zombies. Yeah.
Well, we could be. We don't know that we aren't.
Yeah, maybe
I'm
we
just
are.
saying.
Yeah,
I
maybe
don't
we
know.
are, and that's what it is. So, all right, my friends, well, please make sure that you go to Jane's channel and support her. Don't forget to give thumbs up. Kelly P, I just saw that. You're going to be fine. You need to do some work on yourself in the aspect of, um, do, it seems like you go both. I think you go both. Hold on, let me back up. Let me read that. I was diagnosed with breast cancer, wondering which treatment path is best for me. Neuro, naturopathic or traditional. I don't know why, but I think you're doing a little bit of both. But I also would love to include into this that you, at the very beginning of I always find it funny. I always come full circle. Always come full circle. At the very beginning of the broadcast, we talked about healing, and we talked about telling yourself and how you bring down this light from the heavens or universe or whatever you want to call it up there, and imagine this light going through your or to your aura and then through your skin, and it literally goes all the way deep down into your cells. And you need to stay in a space of love when you do that, not fear, not oh god I hope this works, but true love. Like, I find your happy spot of love and then start doing this and tell your cells in your body that you are fine, you are healing, you are great. Another thing, I don't know what your thoughts are. um, if you're a proponent about CBD, THC, CBD, that I would look into that. But I see you doing both, and I'm not worried about you. I really think that you're going to be fine. Okay. So,
I agree. Absolutely.
I don't know what's up with your connection, but all
Oh,
right, guys.
am I frozen?
Yeah, your connection just went kind of wonky.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having me on. I
No
truly
problem.
appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
And thanks everyone for your questions.
Yep. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. Much love. You guys take it easy. Thank you so much for being with us today, and we will see you soon.
Bye bye.
Bye.